Hello, in this video... Holy, wait, did I get raided? I'm not even done setting up stream. Did I get raided? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Guys, hold on. It's too late. This is VT, thank you for the raid, I very much appreciate it. Hold on. Hold on! Don't call me cute. No, it's not allowed. You're banned. Calling me cute is a bannable offense. Thank you, SizVT, for the follow. Very much so appreciate it. I hope you had a variable stream. Hello, Raiders. My name is Lucile Starlight. I'm your favorite space queer VTuber, and I play lots of RPGs, action games, anything with a good story. I love to voice act characters, and I love to put my own personality into every game I play on this channel. I am live on Twitch and on YouTube at Lucile Starlight, so I hope you check me out there as well. And there's my that's the first time I've ever done a shill without, like, breathing. Oh, I'm sorry, there are ads now. It's over. Okay, I need to, okay. We did double raid? Oh, did you double raid? You did double raid. Oh, jeez. Were you guys collabing or something? Were you guys collabing? Nice, fun. Let's see if I can do. Does that do anything? We played Fall Guys? Epic. I need to tweet out my stream, so I'll be right back. Okay? Sit. Okay, I apologize that I'm kind of all over the place. I literally worked a 10-hour shift today, and for some reason I still have enough energy to stream. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, but you know, fuck it, we ball kind of mentality. I don't know. Honestly, I just want to play Trails of the Sky. I literally love this game. Like, I literally adore this game. But, let's see. Alright, we have a kind of hard fight coming up. Like, I already know that fighting the Special Ops Corps is going to be hard because, like, they're always hard. They're always... These guys, they don't fuck around. They're difficult to fight. So, we're gonna go in there. We're all level 30. We are all... Joshua, Estella, and Oliver are all level 31. And everyone has a proxy puppet which revives you upon death 1 time before breaking. And we're just gonna go straight into it. Welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you all made the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Bring it on! Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well! Looks like it's just us in here. The waiting room feels awfully big now. Well, it actually is pretty big. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. But that was back in the time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Interesting. I guess that would explain the size if there were circus animals in here. I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to an imperial opera house, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialists. I think we may have gotten here a little too early, though. We still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring. So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while then? Works for me. We're gonna go out for a walk, guys. Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. Well, well. What new turn of events is this? I thought for sure you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They definitely get feeling some pressure from the matches, but today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again. But are they ready for the feeling that wells up from within them? Even if not, the feeling is surely ready for them. Such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you. Something wrong? Are you feeling alright? I'm okay. I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like someone is talking about us or plotting something. I think I can guess who that is. Bitch, what are you saying? Okay. Let's take a look around. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I appreciate you. I wanna look around, see what's about. Well, I hear the root for you today. You're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud. Something wrong, Kurt? It's you guys. I guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you've got, okay? You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay? You do seem pale. Just a little lightheaded, that's all. Though it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback. Flashback from what, yesterday? No. From an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do. It's kind of embarrassing, perhaps even a bit cliched, but I actually don't remember a thing about it. Or didn't, anyway. I still can't even remember what the job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no other explanations of what it could be. Wow, what a story. Were you still okay to participate in the match even in that condition? I told you, physically there isn't anything wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape, and I remember what happened, so don't worry about me, okay? Okay, I guess if you say so. You're starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful, okay? Thanks. You guys too. Good luck out there. Hey, you guys. Listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. Hey, newbies. Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them no sweat. Break your leg out there. We'll be cheering for you like you wouldn't believe. Hey, Estelle, you did it, the final fight! It's so exciting! Deep breath, Dorothy. Come on, do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. Oh, don't you worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're more natural, you see. Oh, and I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something. Cuties here, do you like Dorothy? Are you a Dorothy fan? Because I'm kind of a Dorothy fan. I'm a big fan of literally every character in this game. Like, I seriously love all of them. Okay, I took a little walk around. I need to go wash up now. Just by talking to Oliver makes me feel sick to my stomach. Oh. Estelle, Joshua, Professor? You came to watch us? But of course, you've always been such a big help to me. I owe you to at least that much. Thanks, Professor, but how'd you scrape together the mirror for a ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so he couldn't make it today. So I'm here in his stead. Should have guessed you'd never be able to get here out of your own pocket. Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I can find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here, and here I am, and I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. You bet we will. Thank you, Professor. Ba, 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 ba. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Oh. Estelle, Joshua, is that you? Mayor Klaus? What brings you here? It's good to see you both again. Sharza told me you've been gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met. Thank you very much. Well, I can't speak for myself, really, but you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. It's kind of refreshing to see. Well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So you two made it all the way to the championship in this big martial arts competition. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Roland for that? No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at Gransel Castle. I only arrived in Gransel this morning, came by of an airliner. No way! I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunnan, right? Oh, you know of it? I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony of this married couple from the journey here. This lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner party. Well, guess who that was? Yeah, it had to be Captain Amalthea. Sadly, my wife's just not much of the traveling sort, so I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself. Aw, she's not here? Pardon me, Mayor. Is there a chance that we may be... There's a chance that we may be attending the dinner party. Oh? I see. Well, that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means you'll have to try to win that much harder to win. You bet. We'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm going to find myself a seat then. Best of luck to both of you. Can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party too. You think Mayor Maybell will be there as well? Seems likely. I mean, she is in the thumbnail, Estelle. Oh well. We need to focus on winning our match, and we'll see everyone there. Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. The special ops are scary. They fucking scare me, dude. Oh, it looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete. Oh, that's the Royal Army's darling in the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like the capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Beauce, at least in terms of character. But what indeed one can do? I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lanham. doubt he's worried about that. Looks like it's starting. We must apologize for everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition full contact matches. The arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for a better part of a week now, and it all accumulates right here and right now. Which team will seize ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this, the Ultimate Champion match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, Captain is Zin. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division, Special Forces, Captain is Second Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, we're up. Finally. I trust everyone is ready to put everything into it. For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. I'm gonna save on another save file. Just in case I can't do it and I have to grind, but we should be fine. I'm level 31. That's pretty strong. Everyone we fought so far has been the same tough as Tapioca. That and half this team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'll be able to stand up against us. Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good, now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks. What the hell's that supposed to mean? You know, I'm considered very attracted to women. Oh, very attracted to women. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck. And to you. Don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. We now begin the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams, go to your starting places. Adios be with you. Ready? Begin! Alright. Are they not going to instantly start this battle off with shadow weaving? Because that'd be awesome. Lieutenant Lawrence has 7,200 HP. The others have a little over 4K. Can I hit 3? I can't hit 3. Get it 2 though. Oh my god, Lawrence is asleep. Alright, there's the shadow weavings. Okay, as long as you don't get inflicted with attack delay, it's like not that bad, but... Okay. Alright, Black Fang. You're finished. Oh my god, he got put to sleep again. Holy shit. That's so lucky.
Hey, over here! What, you yella?
Want you, Yella? What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Oh, that guy not get taunted? Uh-oh.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Alright, blast him, Oliver. Doing good so far. I'm trying to use arts. Earth Guard. Cringe. Kinda cringe. need to heal Joshua.
We're good to go.
But like, I also need to like cast magic. And like, let Zin tank all the hits here. Oh my god, look how many turns I get in a row! Body splits. The fuck? Hello? Hello? This is some horse shit. Okay, Zin is kind of in trouble. Keep those guys distracted. Gonna heal. Zin's gonna heal himself. Ernie's hearts, that's so upsetting. Alright, White Kahana. He's in Earth. He has Earth Guard up. You're finished! Alright, get him. Go get him, bud. You're all. No shot, dude. No shot, he just did that. Okay, one of the shadows is down. Currently, Zin is just getting his ass beat in the corner over here. Oh, smashing sword. Joshua's gone here, but he has that accessory. I'll bring him to full health. And that's pretty nice. Okay. Gonna go ahead and use Lawrence. Just use this on Lawrence. Barrage. Kick him in the face, Estelle. Beat him to death. Smack. 990 damage, not terrible. These guys are forever taunted, I swear. Okay. Don't heal yourself, please. Okay, he's just gonna keep healing his teammates. We're bad. Maybe I should have given Zin the gladiator headband. Please don't kill. Oh, Jesus. Not great. Okay. Cures all abnormal stats.
Take that.
That's so unlucky. What the fuck? Okay, well, I mean... a little spicy rib, perhaps? Oh my god. Stop healing your friends! Stop healing your friends! Stop it! It's bad.
go.
Okay. Finally, I can do another Black Fang. I've been trying to do that, but I got inflicted with Faint twice in a row. Holy shit. This won't get to him in time, will it? Ouch. Keep that butt up. It's fine. We're chilling. We're okay. We're okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Earth Guard. You moron. That's a waste of your goddamn turn. It just prolongs the inevitable. Alright, just those two guys up there. Dude, please don't inflict faint again. Okay. You're about to get the 4th S-break from Joshua this fight. The 4th Black Fang that has happened in this fight alone. Okay, those two guys are dunzo. Okay, okay. Gonna do a Latira. Get our HP back. Yikes. I'm on my way. Oh my god, he's cornered. He's actually just cornered. Don't heal yourself, man. That's lame and cringe. We don't like lame and cringe here. Can I even... Oh my god. Dude. Zin is actually just stuck. He's actually just stuck. I guess we'll just see if I can inflict mute on him. Oh, miss. Stell is gonna proc that. Alright, no more casting of arts for you. You just gotta do Smashing Sword, or I don't know. Yikes. He's not a magic caster, so you just kind of have to deal with whatever is going on here. Okay, no, we have to hit him with magic. We did 9 damage with our basic. Oh no, we did 9 damage. Alright, Diamond Dust. We're doing like okay damage. Chipping away slowly. I barely did it twice in a row. What do I do here? Hell's Gate, hope I faint him. Oh! Lucky as fuck miss. Holy. Estelle would have real life died. I like how our tier all heals way more than his. It's kind of awesome. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Kill him, Joshua! Yeah! 420!
Not bad.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Holy Sepeth. KO, winner is Zin's team. It can't be. We're the best of the best that Special Ops have to offer. How can we lose? We're beaten? Yahoo! We won. We really won. I'm exhausted. Now the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Dunnan. Representing the team will be Zin. Please come forward. Yes, sir. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. By the way, I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. I see, I see. I like you, Zin. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. I do shout her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let us hear a big round of applause for the victors! An interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed shamed. Come now, Amalthea. You needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? I would behoove any member of the intelligence division not to put all of his strength on display. And in this instance, it works in on behalf that the others win the championship. I see. His Grace, too, seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Surely you jest, sir. If you wanted the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength, after all. I don't think quite that highly of my skill with a sword. I doubt I'd be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. And about the only other person I can see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be arriving and entering Grancel Castle. Shouldn't we be some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Guild to cause us any real trouble. Sir, Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I'm certain I'll be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days. Excellent. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom. Even I must endure the stigma of treason. I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. Oh boy. That was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence is so freaking strong. Yeah, I think we got lucky. Even now, it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Ah, most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts are sure to chafe in worse ways and uncomfortable places. But dining? Liberal royal dining? The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? Ah, it's getting on your... Oh, gross! It's good to see that you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Oliver. Indeed, let us be off then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Well, that's the plan, is it? Well, fancy meeting you here. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to? Have you got completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, come now, my dear Muller. There's no need to cease your lovely face such ill-tempered expression. After all, it is not true that good fortunes come to those in favor around them with a smile. I am smiling! Is it just me, or do you recognize that uniform? Yeah, it looks like Imperial military to me. He looks like he could be a tough one to take in a fight, too. I don't believe you met. My name is Muller. I'm recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Erebonian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Now, where was I? For the look of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian Embassy, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay, he hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament. Oliver? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Oh, perish the thought. No, rather I simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? Okay, fine. What's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Eh? Please do wait a moment. We have all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate. Truly, you drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him. Is it really that big of a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you, but how lovely a thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection, as opposed to the cruel fragility of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand how serious this is, but try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country. And also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out his uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen. My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Oliver, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True, we wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily? The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Oliver. Please, Muller, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before, you know, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not just being able to join us. Oh, well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Gransel Castle, then. Holy shit, we did it. And we did it, like first try, too. I mean, those, like, proxy puppets definitely super helped. Like, without those, we definitely would have had, like, a lot of trouble. It was pretty rough. Alright, let's head over to the Gransel Castle. I had to yawn, I'm sorry. I had a rough day at work today. Oh my god. I was there for 10 long hours, but I kicked ass. Even though I wasn't really kicking ass. Are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. Yeah, we're going. Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitations then. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we didn't get invitations to big events like this very often. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to... Hey. Hi there. We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant! See, right here, written invitation. Hand over invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Okay, you guys are in the martial arts competition. And I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The headmaid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. That's a pity. No matter, please come on. Can we just grab Charizard instead? Now entering Zin and company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate. Wow. It's like the Hacking Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. I bet it's more solid too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insecure insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of a tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Yeah, history. Now welcome to Her Majesty Grandsill Castle. Go right in, you'll be met by a welcome party inside. Enjoy your evening. Whoa. You could say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Grandsill Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Ugh, Captain Amalthea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we come to the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are? Pardon me. I am Captain Kanoe Amalthea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grandsill Castle's defense. I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your companionship victory. Winning the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. If may I say, I don't know they made women so young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but are you the flatterer? But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright, it's been some time since the incident in Zace, hasn't it? I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't have to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Grandsill. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see. That's truly a shame. And with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now we must show you to your rooms. Shia, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs. But do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. That's one fine woman. I hate to say this, Zin, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-face harpy. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find that women that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our rooms, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shea, a maid here at the castle. I will be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to our room, then? Certainly. It's on the 2nd floor. Dude, we're in the castle. This is kind of insane. Oh, wow. Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that anyway? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. Hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no. It's just as head maid who tends... It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? Ba 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 na 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 da 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 da. This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay. Pardon us. There's only 3 beds. Oliver wouldn't have been able to say anything. Holy Stregas! Never imagined you ever stay in a place like this. Nice! This will make a good story for later. I believe there's still some time before the party. You're free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little bit more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. It's a small palace of sorts built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace, that sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Gransel during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room and also the treasury, I believe. The royal guard room. I guess there's still one of her questioning about all the terrace stuff. Yes. The intelligence division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who are invited doing? They're already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor's waiting room. Now then. Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zin. Hey Zin, we want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. Be back in time for the party. It must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us we have to talk to the head maid Hilda. We have to say hello to the other invitees, too. We likely know most of them. Alrighty. The plan, I feel like something big is gonna happen soon. Oh, Joshua, Estelle, you made it! It's been quite a while. Dean Collins, you were invited to the banquet as well, sir? Just arrived today via airship from Ron. A little mayoral birdie told me that you won the tournament. Jill and everyone else would be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea I'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins, the member of the Royal Assembly, and a man of great respect and liberal. It's only fitting he'd be given a seat in this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state. Wow, sounds big. So all of these guys have been invited here tonight, too. No, I only say about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmore of Ron was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell, he is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all of this talk of the Royal Guards are being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's not the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunnan stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. That's the biggest issue here without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I'd like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere, but I'm told she's come to the capital as a few days ago. She's here then? I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have the chance. Oh, please. I want Chloe back in the party so badly. I know it's her. I'm like at 90% sure that Claudia is Chloe. It's just like lined up in the most like predictable way possible. What the heck are these people? Estelle, Joshua. Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With mayoral class invitations on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship at the end of hobnobbing in Grancel Castle. Cassius kids to the bone you are. It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Drawer Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Lacen Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chances the chance they have to really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this an easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry, because we totally got that covered. We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. Ba, ba, banana. Okay. It's a bar. It's a big bar. They have a bar in the castle. What the hell? God damn, this castle's big. Wow, check that out. This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town, too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. Oh. It's Mr. the Royal Keep. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests for the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. For the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it'd be amazing if we were even notice us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just, hey. The princess is focused on looking for after Her Majesty. Neither of them have time to deal with the likes of you. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Madam, we didn't know you were back already. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of the Bracer social standing here would be invited here. A Bracer social standing? Just discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle? No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I certainly hope you have not forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. But, madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the Colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them. I'm terribly sorry, sir, madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surroundings are off limits. If I ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine, we'll do as you ask. I apologize, we weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I'm the head maid of Grancel Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties. We had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. I know this handwriting. You see? We have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try it later, but no. It's not an issue. But those special ops men have the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We can ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. There's just too many particulars we don't know we really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunnan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome! Understood, we'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Oh, and about the party. Preparing the food is going to take some time, so please bear with me. Okay. Banquet hall. What's up, Morgie? God, this place is huge. There's so many random doors. There's so many random places everywhere. It's Yorgi. Yorgi. Yorgi's Morgie. Keep your distance unless you want to get shot. Okay, okay. Not bad. Have I met all the guests? Oh shit! Mayor Maybell and Leela, Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor? Wait, you were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered a tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I had known, I would have canceled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet hall with everything else going on with Duke Dunnan thinking. That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. To me, Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye when she spoke. I dare not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from Hacken Gate? The General was unavailable. It's the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with those anti-terrorist countermeasures or have what. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet hall tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think of all this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this. Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, it feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. There must still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef is the best of the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste. Anyone else that I can talk to? I talked to you guys already. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know? Sorry, we got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all the mayors. Huh? Well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels. I see. I guess your work as bracers is causing me quite a few big shots. You sure get around for junior bracers. You might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grancel? I guess it's all not that different from the other countries, right? Right, for a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy kept me busy, too busy to actually get any work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty, too, which isn't so bad. Normally, that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Grantsville, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Yeah, it could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Cher back in Roland. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazar, would you? You know her? She's our mentor, and she's been a close friend for ages. Oh, okay, makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvard. She was fortunate to have a good master working for her at such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably Dad. Please pardon me, the table at the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Sure, I was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go eat fancy? Sure, that fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It'd be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates, then? Plenty of knives and forks, though. It's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with the hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's part of having good table manners? And here comes the anxiety attack. It's really not so bad. It doesn't mean you'll get some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who'll be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yes, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in when in liberal, do as the librarians do policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much of a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. You flatter me. Well, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more being polite than a lech, though. Anyways, Grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So if the seat at the head of the table is for the Duke, then who might be the other one for? Indeed. Perhaps it's intended for Princess Claudia. Your intention, ladies and gentlemen, my humblest apologies for the long delay. Presenting His Grace the Duke. Ugh. Well, then I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our Honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. Gotta be kidding me, we're having dinner with him? I suspected this might be happening, but it's still unnerving. I'll be right back. Dude, they're eating like pudding or something. I don't fucking know what that is. I'll be right back. Ba 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 ba. Ugh. Alright, we're here with the dinner party. My cat was being a cat in the bathroom. He was like messing with all my makeup shit. Okay. Ha ha ha! Excellent, excellent. What say you, Mayor Maybell? What do you think of Gransel Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Bosse's Anta Rose restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away. You're not the first to say such things. And what have you, Zin? Wasn't it the foods you're liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberian cuisine, though. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And you, young bracers, I imagine you never experienced such fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Indeed, it is a genuine treat. It's certainly delicious food, and we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event like this. Thank you much for your gracious invitation. Very kind of you to say. Oh my god, Estelle. She's insulted him for no reason. I do finally remember what my butler has been trying to tell me about. We met before during the Ron incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir, maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until his butler reminded him. Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy your heart to your heart's content. Your Grace. If you could elect to do as we discussed first. Ah, yes, it's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration as a place to make an important announcement. An announcement? What that might be. I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. Scared me. Scout. No bark. What are you doing? No bark. No bark. No bark, you little scallywag. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace with a public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrorists plaguing this kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebration will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they have been looking forward to it. But surely that's not all you wish to tell us. Right. If we're all, you could have just sent along a message. Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as was briefly stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royalty authority to her nephew, Duke Dunnan. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it's only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Given that I wish to relieve her of her stress and her duties following the festival's successful conclusion, as the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make. How terrible! Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposed to be a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but all this seems stretched credulity. Mayor Maybell, are you saying that you cannot take his grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same faction. That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable, but we ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first to help stave off any chaos of public disorder before it happens. This is also the decision of His Grace. Yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations of the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any actions of the pair on the part of Erebonians. Surely you can see why this is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes it all sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations, but you thought it'd be best to inform us first so we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? I'm glad to see that we have an understanding. If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, we'll have to announce it to the citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, there's not another who has shared the same right of succession? Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely! For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there is already interest at the royal family of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have the 2 major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zen? I don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't seem like the kind of conversation you want outsiders hearing. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? That's solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Braces to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess Liberal's military and Braces are on just as good of terms as the stories say. That's because we lack the military strength of the Empire of the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we learned here at the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me, but I bet that was a huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was! I can't believe things have run this far already. Huh? Never mind, but really what a shame. The food was so amazing and it practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what the last flavor was, though. Understandable enough, but anyway, did you want to go for a walk and work off some of that rich food, Estelle? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played tourist a little while ago. Now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out to take in the sights? There's a lot of historical architecture around here, you know? If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You gotta be kidding me. You're still hungry? If you have a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something like that in a little bit. Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get to see Her Majesty. First things first, we go talk to Headmaid Hilda, like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the Queen. Fine by me. Oh, it's you. What? Colonel Richard. Haha, Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. The last time we saw each other was right after Mayor Dalmore was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us. I realized that we exchanged a few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. How'd you find that out? Please understand, I'm not trying to show off the Intelligence Division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I'd be hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now. Huh? Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace? I don't mind being late. And yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge instead? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. Pardon me, then. Uh-oh. Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me. Joshua, what should we do? I don't see why we have much choice but to follow him. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to the headmaid later. met Cassius shortly after I graduated from military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command, and since that time I have found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally. He did? And what do you think of him at this time? To put it simply, he was a hero. And a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer. If I didn't know better, I'd just say we're talking about two different people. So you were with our father during the 100 Days War. Yes, he was my CO. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan that turned the war's tide. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright has not been part of the Royal Army, Liberal would now be part of the Erebonian Empire. No way. That's kind of hard to believe. Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen, so few know of his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as a prime example of what a hero should be. He never said one word about any of this to me. Well, it's not really the kind of thing to tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that. Hey, whose side are you on? And besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all this or something? Well, I didn't know he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about vaguely. Vaguely? You're an accomplice? Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured out a lot of it out. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about. I just don't get it. When he comes back, he is so in trouble. Please excuse us. We didn't mean to interrupt. No, seeing like this is actually a bit of a relief. When I found out your father was intending to leave the military, I just really tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for him after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was what could help him recover. Colonel Richard. Now then, I thank you for taking the time. Razberta, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to come here. I can't really keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Oh, alright. Our apologies for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me the one thing I wanted to know most. And thus I have no regrets. Huh? How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then to share in the stories. What did we tell him? What did we tell him? Okay. Who's that man and what has he done with Colonel Richard? Please have a great day or night. Enjoy your time playing. Enjoy the music of this game. The music is so good. It's so good. I hope you're having a good day or night. It's weird to hear him talking about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be, well, nice. True, he doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foreign conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we should probably put the issue of Dad aside. Yeah, I guess you're right. And I hate to say it, but I think that he might have been playing nice just because he got something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is easy as could be. Don't you think that's going a little too far? You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right. Huh? But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a bracer job is pretty much that, in fact. Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? I know, you need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us. Yeah, she should be in the maid's quarters. Okay, I have zucchini bread and I want some. I made zucchini bread. Okay. I have the zucchini bread. I work in a kitchen now. Man, all the rooms look the same. I don't know which one's the maid room. I think it was downstairs, though. I was incorrect. Need greater decorations, it was easier to teleport. Yeah, it's a little hard to teleport. That's the entrance. Dining room table. There it is. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry about that. We kind of got caught by Colonel Richard. Did you now? He had some things to tell us about our dad. I don't think he has any idea what we're up to, though. I see. Oh yes, that letter of introduction did mention that you were Mr. Cassius' children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richard feels. Oh, do you know our dad, too? He used to come here when he worked as General Morgan's aide-de-camp. I'm told he was a school friend of the late Princess Her Majesty's son. Late Prince. Princess Claudia's father. Yes, he was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. Would that he were still alive today, none of this would be happening. Huh? But lamenting what might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching. We must make our preparations at once. Come this way, Shea. Oh, hey, aren't you? Shea, right? Yes, thank you for remembering. You look well, Estelle Joshua. I've been told of your current predicament. You won't find any more dependable child. She's a great help to us whenever the princess is in the castle. Princess Claudia. That shouldn't pose a problem. Thank you. If you're ready, you should go change to your uniforms. The ribbons and the hairpiece are tricky, so I'll adjust them for you. What? What do you mean? Estelle is going to need to dress as one of the maids in order to get into the royal keep. A little playing with the hair and you'll blend right in. Oh, I get it. Uniforms don't really allow for much in the way of personalization. That should be ideal for sneaking in. Me in a maid's outfit. I've been wanting to try one ever since we first met Leela. Cute, breezy, and easy to move in. Well, if our uniforms weren't easy to move in, they make cleaning much more difficult. I thought so. Let's get the sucker on me. Why so excited? I'm glad you're in high spirits, but you need to remember your manners in front of the queen. You won't have me to lean on this time. Why not? You're changing too, aren't you? Pardon? I mean, he did play the princess during the play at the campus festival. Is there really that much of a difference between the fancy maid dress and the maid outfit? It's different, it was a play. I can't appear before Her Majesty in women's clothes. Oh, you'll be fine. It's not like it's all shameful or anything. Besides, you made such a gorgeous princess. Not this again. Cut the jokes, will you? Hilda, Shea, help me out here. Say something. Anyone? I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. Shea, don't you have an extra hairpiece designed for the princess? Yes, it's never been used, though. He has that full dark hair, so it would probably look good on him. Hey, hold on a second. Well, it looks like a 3-to-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as a changing room. Wait a minute. I don't remember ever agreeing to changing. Alright. If I have to change, I can do it myself. So you're not planning on using makeup too, are you? Kids these days. Oh, we're so cute! Oh my. Ta-da! What do you think? I think it suits her very well. She has a bright, active maiden training, and only just after coming to the castle, too. You certainly have me convinced. And with the hair down like that, no one will ever be the wiser. Perhaps you'd like to work at Cransell Castle for real when this all gets settled. Well, we already work as bracers, so, anyway. Come on, Joshua, get out here. No chance. I can talk to you out of this. Not at all. You're just making this take longer. Fine. You're impossible sometimes. Aww. Well, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome? It looks better on him than it does on me, and I'm an actual girl. A bit of makeup can make the difference in the world. Please, just say you're done. Well, I suppose so. I'll show you the way to the royal keep. You need to make certain you watch me and learn how the maid handles herself. Yes, ma'am. We're finally gonna meet the queen in person. Yes, this is the do-or-die moment. We just have to stay focused and get to the royal keep. It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit. You're like, excuse me, this was your idea. I can't believe you got the nerve to pick out... Sorry, don't get all mad. I'll treat you to some ice cream later, okay? I'm not like you, I'm not obsessed with food. Hey, I'm not obsessed with food. They get along so well, don't they? We're out of time. Let's go to the Royal Keep. A maid walks in circles randomly throughout the castle. Be sure to note this well, Estelle and Joshua. Hilda, what business do you have with Her Majesty at this hour? I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. This current situation means Her Majesty is denied the right to even go on her daily life as she wishes after all. Such harsh words. Who are these maids of you? I don't recognize them. His Grace ordered me to hire some additional staff to help. They've only just arrived on Castle today. Really now. Hey, you're pretty cute. Thank you. Huh? I don't get the feeling we've met before. Crap. You stare so hard at every young lady you see. I hope you're not thinking any untoward thoughts. I'd rather not think His Grace and the Colonel would disapprove. Hey, it's not like that. We're the elite royal army. We wouldn't do that. All's well then. Now, would you please allow us to pass? Pardon us, ladies. Please go ahead. That was intense. Thanks, Hilda, you're a real lifesaver. That was really well done. I'm just glad I could help. I think I'm okay as is. Boy clothes now. He's like, boy clothes now. Oh, for the love of, why are you always so self-conscious? What was wrong with that? Will you hang on? It's not an issue of self-consciousness. By the way, Hilda, is this the room where I think it is? Yes, this is Princess Claudia's bedroom. But she rarely sleeps in the castle, so the room is all but unused. Huh? No kidding. Heard that the princess was tending to the queen. I guess it's just gossip then. You have to ask Her Majesty for the full details. Her room is on the second floor of the Royal Keep. I'll take you there. This is it. This is it. My dog is chewing on my foot. What is he? What the fuck are you doing? Just beyond this door. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I have brought the two I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you kindly. By all means, enter. As you wish. I'll wait for you here. You two go on in. Right. Pardon us. Oh. I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Osleys. I am the 26th monarch of the nation of Liberal. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a junior bracer of the Bracer Guild, and I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. It's a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Estelle and Joshua, I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Please have some and relax. I see, so Professor Russell asked you to bring this information. A pitch-black orbment capable of negating all other orbital energies, and you say that the Colonel has acquired it. The Professor told us that you might have some idea of what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything? I have but a vague idea, but I did not think that the Colonel even knew of it. Perhaps I am worrying about nothing, but even so... Excuse me, what is this vague idea you have? I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Grandsill. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. Did this happen in the vicinity of the sewers? No, far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that still functioned. Wow. So it was a bona fide artifact then. Most artifacts I know have lost their function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But now and again, you find one that still functions, like Mayor Dalmore's family heirloom. And something like that is beneath Grandsill. So what does that tell us about the gospel? Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's functions? Could it do that? Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifact, or indeed why it is buried beneath the city. But it is beyond my imaginings of how the Colonel could know of its existence. Professor Russell's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off the record. I see. In any event, it seems likely that trouble is on the way. Honestly, just as I thought it to start to think maybe the Colonel might be a slightly nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir something up trouble, that's when us bracers come in. We won't let him get away or whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. I expect no less from Cassius's daughter. You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty? He was a friend of my late son's and a great savior to the nation. Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests for me. Really? I didn't know that. I imagine that there are many great things about him you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you have not been told? Well, nothing super detailed. Perhaps then that is the role that I am meant to play. Estelle and Joshua, will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh yes, absolutely. It is no indulgence, Your Majesty. 10 years ago, in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, and there's something I must admit. The Empire used that event as a pretext for their invasion of Liberal. So began the sad times that were known as the 100 Days' War. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached the Hacken Gate. In what seemed like scant moments of all Liberal became occupied territory save for Grant. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire Royal Army. The reinforcements from Calvert were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Grantle II would fall. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities, the war changed in a way that none could have imagined. Patrol airships had been developed and were used to recapture Liberal's checkpoints, serving as the Imperial Army's communications. The Royal Army then set about recapturing the major regions one by one, using ships launched from Leiston Fortress. Zeiss, Ron, Bos, Roland. With their supply lines severed, the Erebonian forces occupying each region were swiftly crushed. And one behind this plan for the counter-offensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright. It was your father, who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Richard's superior officer. Afterwards, with the incession of the Bracer Guild and the Septine Church, the war was brought to an end. It was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in the world. Lena, your mother, Estelle. That clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counter-offensive. What followed, I'm sure you know. Cassius was not able to be by his wife's side in her final moment. No, I had no idea. And he believed that the military operation that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up the path of the Bracer, all to stay with the only one he had left, you. And this time, he swore he wouldn't be able to protect those he loved. Dad, that idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. Who could even think that? Estelle. Yes, you are correct. Given that he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility fails upon me. And I am so sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I'm gonna cry, what the fuck? I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you don't need to apologize. You protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and all other soldiers who had defended Liberal in the war fought so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for so that I could live in it. You have nothing to be sorry for. Estelle, you have a kind heart and I am grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now more than ever. Your Majesty, however, that is why I do not wish to put yourself in danger. I would like for you to remove yourself from any dealing with this matter. What? But Lieutenant Schwartz asked us to help you. I thank you. I am grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassius' absence, I know of no apology that could ever suffice. I ask only that you go back to your home in Roland and wait for your father to return. But, if I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored and that you protect, though it is held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze. Joshua, if the Colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, if he succeeds in making the Duke the new King of Liberal, what will become of that peace? I ask only that you consider that. Your Majesty, right when we became junior bracers, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. After the Sky Bandit incident, we got that letter in the package that we've been running all around creation ever since. It feels like our dad been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend peace, so that everyone we've met and everyone we care about can go on living secure and happy lives. Just like you, just like Mom and Dad. I'm doing this because it's what I believe is right. And I really want to see it through. Estelle, it seems she was right about you. Huh? I too am ready. I would like for the two of you to carry my request to the Bracer Guild. Your Majesty, my liege, we will do whatever you ask. My request for the Bracer Guild is to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Amongst them is my granddaughter, Claudia. So the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes. This Kuta, whatever word that is, started when I backed her as the successor to the throne. In other words, Duke Dunham was out of the running. Yes, though he is my nephew, he is possessed of a considerable number of character flaws. In brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's future, I would have my granddaughter succeed me. I don't actually know her, but I personally lean towards the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here. No matter the era, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention the memory of the invasion by a larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It is hardly surprising that each notion has taken root in the minds of some. Some, including Colonel Richard, I presume. Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him unawares. That, along with his passing of the information to the Duke, is what led to this coup. This was all staged so that Liberal would become a strong military power, with the Colonel ruling from the shadows. I see. That finally lets us see the whole picture. So if Liberal becomes a militarized country, what would happen then? A great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest. Orbital weaponry would be developed with the express intent of causing havoc on a massive scale. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted. And no doubt contracting Jaeger Corps would be made legal, which is not the case at present. Oh no. Indeed, the Colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies. I thought as such proposals were born out of genuine love for his country, but never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We have worked hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free culture, exchange, and trade all other nations to the benefit of all. I feel the same way, Your Majesty. Yeah, it makes sense to me. The Colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolish idealistic. And so he demanded that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Claudia's safe return. Many people had had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the Colonel. But I am the Queen, and I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed simply because of blood ties. Still, she is my only granddaughter. I cannot simply allow her to die. Your Majesty, please try to relax. We hear and comply with your request. We will see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her. Thank you, both of you. With that reassurance, I will do all I can to oppose the Colonel's demands. Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? The gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiments, Estelle, but the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily on my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it. Wow, what a totally awesome person. Super nice with a seriously strong will. I hope I'm even 1/10 as cool when I get old. Cool, did you actually just call the Queen that? Still, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country. Yeah, I really want to stop this coup thingy and help her. That's definitely outside of Bracer jurisdiction. Well, first things first, we do whatever we can. Right. But you know, I'm still freaking out about what the Queen told us about Dad. I wonder if she got any more tidbits she'd be willing to share. Estelle and Joshua. Oh yeah. And we should return to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock. Actually, it's almost midnight. Whoa, is it really that late? The Queen spoke with us for a long time. If we stayed any longer, it's apt to make the guards suspicious. Okay, we'll just leave. Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda? Yes, I believe so. Just be sure not to do Her Majesty with any further discourtesy. That's not fair. But please relax. We are patriots to the core. That's good to hear. By the way, ladies, I don't think we've ever got your names. Did we ask them? Isn't that a lovely name? There's a pleasant ring to it. I thank you very much. How about you, miss? You may call me Karen. Karen, you say? That's a very pretty name. You're too kind, sir. I'm rather fond of it myself. Are you now? Alright, my name is... I think that's about enough. Aw, they don't even get a name? No, I mean, at least not from us. Please be safe on your way home. Oh my god. It felt fitting to use Lena's name there for Estelle. Aren't you, Mr. Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you told them your name. Hey, it was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in the conversation. Sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of lost all my confidence there. Huh? What's all the noise about? Oh, Duke Dunnan. Slayer of the court. Hey, you maids. You don't look familiar. These two are the new hires from Diamond City. This is Lena, and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them extra training time. Did he recognize us? Not good. Given how many times we run into him, it'd be bizarre if he didn't recognize us. Come now, Philip. Enough of the staring. It's quite unusual to see it coming from you. Stiff upper lips and all. Please pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes are playing tricks on me, it seems. I'm dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy. Oh, it's no bother. Please, don't concern yourself. You know, now I saw you, you both look quite lovely. You with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look to you. For you, I personally think you look best with that raven hair of yours even longer. I'm honored. Yes. Lena, was it not you shall attend to me this evening? Your Grace? Yeah, I don't want to serve him tea. I don't think tea is what he wants served. Your Grace, your flirtations, while flattering, are best served for another time and place. All of the maids in the castle work directly to service to Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. I trust you're not forgotten? I know. Some folks simply can't appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time anyway. We can set aside for fun time. Your Grace, please no more of this! Do not mind when you drink, till you know your libido gets in such instances. I say this knowing full that I may be reprimanded for... But I said I was just joking! Enough, I'm going to bed. As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there. Alright, Lena. You just let me know if you have any problems, anything at all. I'll give you the best advice a future king can give. Thank you very much. Aren't you cute? Yes, good. I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. His Grace will likely remember nothing of this come the morning. Please set your minds at ease. I should certainly hope so. I'm truly sorry. Madam and young missus, I beg your pardon, but I must take your right leave. I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yes, ever since we were children. Though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves. I see. He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I bet that everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge. Probably, yeah. By the way, what were you saying earlier about being the popular one? The Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you. Please, I like to keep the food in my stomach, thank you. Alright, back before, I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Well, you see, Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen should never request it in a polite company. Huh? Come closer. Hilda whispered something in Estelle's ear. Now do you understand? Yes. Hopeless. Completely hopeless. He's just like, hey, Joshua, you want some tea? Thanks for everything, both of you. If not for you, I don't know what we have done. Please, it was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I might feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get the chance to serve her directly. She's kind and open, she always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. Well, you can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her. Shall we be going? Holy shit. Alright, let's go back to our rooms. Ah. Captain Amalthea. Good evening. I realize that you've been invited here, but don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be walking around? Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this. We couldn't resist the urge to take a look around. Oh, that's certainly understandable. So, where were you half an hour ago? Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. I feel like lying is bad. I admire your honesty, so let's not waste time on games. I did, in fact, receive several reports on you going in and out of the maid quarters. Do you not think it's a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? What? You don't think that questioning someone like that when you already have the facts is a little cruel? I'll take that as a compliment. So what business have you had in the maid quarters? I suggest you answer honestly. Well, Oh, Estelle and Joshua. You've been here the whole time? Zen. Now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Oops, sorry. Hey, if it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice, some luck that we meet up again. I suppose. So, what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble? Students? No, it's just that they were in the maid quarters for a while. I really wanted to know their business simply as a security precaution. Yeah, I totally get you. I just sent them off to find some munchies while I go with my booze. Hey Joshua, you get to find anything to eat? No, the cooks aren't back yet, I guess. We need to ask the maid if there are any we could get on our hands something, but no luck. Well, I guess we'll do without, I guess. I just had a great idea. You wanna come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy. I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding. But I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand? Of course. It is late. We should probably just go to bed. Very good then. Now, if you'll excuse us. Aw, denied. Oh well, might as well just go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. Looks like we managed to convince her at least. What? Zen, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. No way, your face got all red. He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? I'm surprised you're familiar with it. Hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Saved your bacon, as the saying goes. You're an evil, evil man, Zen. Okay, sure, you did help us out of here, but you also surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So what's the story? What story? Well, if that'd be obvious, the story of you meeting with the queen. Oh, wait, what? How did Elman tell you something about this? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anything, don't I? Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. How much do you really know? I guess it's finally time to show you this. So he produced a letter from his pocket and handed it to Estelle and Joshua. What's this? I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there and read it. It'll explain a lot. Okay. Dear Zin Vathek, I hope this letter finds you well, and I know I've been in touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me into Imperial territory. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberal, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask a favor of you. Could I persuade you to come to Liberal and help out if they need it? Since you haven't been to Liberal before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There's a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It would make fine camouflage. I realize that this is sudden, but if you can do it, I'd be most grateful. I'm intending to return to Liberal before the festival, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get a drink together when I return. Cassius Bright. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They're currently apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, I feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much unless it seems like they really need it. So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberal, which means he's in Arabonia now. That's the long and short of it. That's the long and short of it. What it means is that you were in cahoots with him all along. It's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvard. This letter just gave me the chance to meet us square again. I suppose. When did you realize that we were his kids? I had a feeling from the onset when I saw Estelle's techniques with the bow staff. I asked Kalika about it, and then confirmed it. That would have been nice if you said something about it all. We've been worried sick wondering where Dad's been. I know, and I'm sorry I haven't said anything, but I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Still, you're definitely his kids, alright. Maybe pull off a job as big as sneaking in an audience with the Queen? I suppose so. He knows this much, but it wouldn't hurt to tell him everything, right? I agree. It's probably best to fill Zin in on everything. It is a bit far-fetched to say that we could put a whole end to the situation on our own after all. Stella and Joshua told of how they managed to speak directly with the Queen, as well as the Queen's request to safely rescue Princess Claudia. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then, I'll help you out with your little request. What, you will? Yep, I think this is my ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please let me help. Well, I'd be glad to. Thank you once again. What is this place? I never would have imagined that something like this even existed. It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, if you'd be so kind to show us the way to the lower level. Yes, sir. Whoa, this kind of mechanical monster? Well, so these must be Arcasiums. Oh my god, the Colonel can fight. Holy shit, he took out a thing in one stroke. You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you studied under the Divine Blade himself. I am humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I have much forged this kingdom future with my own two hands. My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved Liberal. I expect only the best of each of you. By your orders, sir, we of the Special Ops will work as one for the Colonel. For the glory of Liberal! For the glory of Liberal! Holy crap. We are existing. I understand the situation. You both performed admirably. I'm amazed that you were able to deliver the professor's message to Her Majesty in person. We just got lucky is all. The real question is, how much longer is luck going to be on our side? Yes, we're really going to have to stay focused. If you understand that already, then there's nothing more I need to tell you. In any case, we consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for a job well done. Holy money. Now then, Zin. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. With the help of an A-rank bracer like yourself, no need to even ask. Even if I didn't have a debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand idly in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end. I knew we could count on you, Zin. By the way, what's an A-rank business? It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks, ranging from G on the bottom to A at the top. So he's the highest rank you can get? I never knew you were such a badass, Zin. Well, I may be A-ranked, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A-rankers across the continent, and above that, there are an informal S-rank. That's one only granted the bracer to successfully resolve issues on a national scale, and there are only 4 of those on the entire continent. I'm not even sure what I want to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not going to tell me you already knew about this already, right? Sorry, but yes, I did. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I swear, it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army soldier, hidden hero, divine blade, S-rank bracer. If he's really so damned awesome, then it sure would be nice if he'd come back and take care of this case. You may be right. If he were with us, perhaps this would never have escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible. Joshua, what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. The whole chain of events apparently started when Dad going off on his trip. And it's as if whoever planned this coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least, it's just the impression I have. Oh, So what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire. Am I correct? No, I'm sure that would be overthinking things. I can't think of anyone who could possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing that he was being used. They'd have to know him, like, in his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off. But yeah, I never knew what he was up to, but even though he was so close. I don't think that Colonel Richard could even have managed to pull the wool over his eyes. More likely, it's just that two major events happen to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I am resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The third article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act. But we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I ask the cooperation of all Bracers in Grancel, including Zen, of course. Okay. They've come into conflict with the Intelligence Division. We need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have the cooperation of other branches, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today. Ostensibly, to foil any potential terrorist activity. What? So basically, it amounts to martial law. So the enemy is finally moving at full tilt. This may be to stifle any activity on the part of any Royal Guardsmen in hiding as well as ourselves. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'll have to do with the resources on hand. Well, fun, but we're up to it. So, do we have a solid idea where the prisoners are being held? That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe that most likely place to be Herb Royal Villa. That's the building in the forest, right? It would make sense. If the soldiers are using it under the pretense of counterterrorism, few would question it. And I can't imagine they'd want a lady of the royal family to be in a cell in Lacen Fortress. Considering it's the army we're going to be up against here, it's a mere solid confirmation on it, however. If we assaulted the wrong place, we'd have hell to pay for it. Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any branches currently in the royal city. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you could gather while doing so would be much appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with a reporter, correct? Oh, you mean Neil? Yeah, we should see if he's picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who were in hiding. If you can get them to contact me, it'd be greatly appreciated. So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia. She helped us with the invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So off to the cathedral then. There are 4 other bracers in the city. Kurt, Grant, Karna, and Annalise. Check on the bars in their usual hangouts. They may also be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come here. Sure thing. Alright, off we go then. Junior Bracer second class. We are almost first class Junior Bracer, and I think we graduate from that. Okay. We're going to the bar. Hey, it's Grant. Whoa, this isn't the Big Bad Champions. I heard you guys spend the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good? Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, something on your mind? Explain the situation and the Queen's requested Grant. Holy crap, you're not pulling my leg, are you? We're not. Every word is true. I'd stake my reputation on it. If Zin the Immovable is moved by this, then that's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. Thanks, Grant. We'll be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible. So if you please head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. I can't read fast. Okay. Let's check the hotel. I don't know what their usual fucking like hangouts are though. Kurt the Bracer. Is he sick? Where is he? I wish I could remember that time a little better. It's like there's a thick fog blanketing the whole thing. Oh, hi, Kurt. It's good to see you here. Hi, Estelle. Hi, Joshua. Oh, Zin's with you, too. Didn't know you were going to the dinner party at Castle's yesterday. That was when these two rookies took on a pretty major assignment. What major assignment? I think it's best if we tell you more or less the whole story. You're serious? Of course we are. That's why we really need your help. No, that's not it. I admit I'm shocked that Her Majesty requested of you. But the black ornament that Colonel has, it's real? Kurt? What's wrong? You look awfully pale. Ugh. Ah! Ah! Whoa! What in the world? Step away from him. Huh? Ah! Shade! Lift! What was that? You didn't even touch him and he acted like he got electrocuted. It's a special spirit channeling breath technique. It allows you to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact. I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. How are you feeling? Actually, a lot better. I can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it's coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright. So what do you remember? Didn't I say before there was an accident about 3 months ago? Where you lost your memories while you were working, right? Someone had asked me to check up on these men in black outfits. Then I took something suspicious from them. It was the black ornament. So the person who gave you the assignment, it was your father, Cassius. I wasted no time in packaging up and sending it to him. But that's really as far back as I can remember. So the K on that package was you! Yes. I think I also remember there being a note that said have Professor Russell analyze it. I get it, the package was delivered to you two. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that happened after you sent off the package? After I left the port, someone called out to me. And then, it's no good. It's also one big blur. You're probably best off not pressing your luck. It's likely just to cause strain that you can't handle yet. Yes, alright. I'm really just amazed that I was able to remember anything at all. Which brings us to a bigger question. Who would have done this? Maybe the special ops guys. It's possible. They did use that nasty poison on Agate after all. As if they're manufacturing and testing new drugs. Maybe they made something that caused memory loss. And that is what Truthful thought. Plus, there's a Sky Bandit's boss and Mayor Dalmore to consider. You have to be really careful. I'm sorry, I don't have anything really useful to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do. I want to help if you'll let me. But are you sure you'll be okay? Sure, my memory may be a C, but physically, I'm fine. I owe you for your help, so please allow me to make it up to you. If you're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work out a strategy for now. Let's meet back at the guild. You're alright. You have my thanks. Okay. Now we just need to find Annalise and Karna. No idea where those two could be. In all honesty. We need to talk to, we need to talk to Julia as well, so let's go here. Are you looking for Sister Ellen, perchance? I believe the Archbishop should know her whereabouts. He should be in the sacramental chamber to the southeast of this room. Oh. And who might you be? We're members of the Bracers. The Bracer Guild, I mean. And we're looking for Sister Ellen. Ellen, where are you now? Might I guess you share complicity with her, then? With a nun? Ew, no! He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with information she asked us to find. She's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left. Where to? I mean, do you know where she might have gone? If only I did. I've been close to the royal family for many years. She's always regarded me as a friend and confidant, but this time she refused to give me any details. She no doubt wished to keep the church from getting too deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of the hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair, but for a more noble cause. That's good, at least. The thing is, we kind of need her. Well, begging for rain in the desert only get you sand. We should probably go. The best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for other Rose Garden. Not the most effective plan, but it's all we got. Well, that really grinds my fucking gears. No one in the coffee shop. This is weird, Chief. We haven't heard anything in 2 days. Well, he does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking at the next big story. But given how close we are in a state of martial law, I don't much like that he hasn't contacted us either. Hmm? Oh, hi guys. Hello, Dorothy. Pardon us. Hey, it's the tournament champions. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Liberal News. Neil and Dorothy have told me quite a bit about you two. Snow and Joshua of the Bracer Guild, right? Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've always enjoyed your magazine. Oh, well, that's always good to hear. Weren't you two doing something for Neil? Yes. That's what we were just talking about. Actually, Neil hasn't showed up here today or yesterday. No word from him or anything. Huh? Yesterday or today? We spoke with him on the evening 2 days ago. Really? What do you mean, really? You gave us the message to meet him for idea's sake. We came here to talk to him after the semifinals. Oh, right. Now that you mention it. So did he say anything to you? Like where he was going? Right, I remember what happened. He got a call from someone. He said he had to leave. Are you serious? Yes. We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Oh no, I can't believe Neil's dead! Who said he was dead? Today was when all the airliners' traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday, though. Maybe he went to another province. I already inquired with the landing port's passenger registry. There was no sign of him. So I figured he is still somewhere in town. You two are the last ones to see this reporter fellow? Were you talking to him about something for a news article? Huh? These are the times we live in. Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. What do you think, Chief? Certainly can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of the intelligence division team, try and monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is. Which means that you can't get much information for your stories. But it's in a reporter's nature to want to get as much as possible into the hands of the readers. I see. So we went to check out the new subject that the intelligence division hasn't started censoring yet. That was the last thing he told us about. I think it's about... And the Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party. Oh, Neil told you about it too. Make a hell of a story if it's true. He mentioned having to get some evidence at any cost. How did a reporter like Neil even learn like something like that? I hadn't thought that something like this would be known to the royal family. He did say he's friends with someone who works in the Herb Royal Villa. Completely off the record, but the terrorists are supposedly after the princess, so she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety. I knew it! And the veil is lifted. Maybe the person he was talking to his friend in was the villa? Which would mean Neil's probably there too. You don't say. If I know Neil, he probably tried to worm his way in for an interview with the princess. And if the soldiers saw him, they had arrested him on the spot. No, Neil's a goner! Why do you keep coming back to that? But if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy. Yeah. I'm betting that he and Princess Claudia are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do you people know? Do you have inside information about what's going on in the city and all of Liberal? Sorry, but we can't really talk about it. Just let the Bracer Guild take care of Neil. If he has been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released. Alright. Please do whatever you can. Please, you guys. You guys gotta bring Neil back. Leave it to us. Motherfucker got kidnapped. Now he's gotta find people. Wherever their favorite hangouts are, I don't know. We've gotten 2 of them. Maybe in the Orbital Factory. Okay. Weapon store? There she is. Hi, Karna. Hey, look who it is. Oh, you got old man Zin with you. What's going on? Well, it's a long story. Uh-oh, sounds serious. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports have been shut down. So, what did you want me to exactly? We need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. So if you would, please meet us at the guild. Gotcha. I'm already there. Now we just need to find Annalise. Maybe if we go there. Bars, shops, and inns. I mean, we haven't checked the East Block at all yet, so might as well check it out. Maybe she's in for a little bit of shopping. There she is. Well, Vision's in and the new recruits. Back from the castle already? Well, yeah, I guess we are. Annalise, could we have a moment of your time? You hear something juicy or you're looking to share with me? Well, if by juicy you mean spit your juice all over in shock, then yeah. It's a real juice bomb. Ooh, you have my undivided attention. Should we be talking about this here or should I be sitting down for it? Huh? Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things get serious in a big hurry if they do, so we'll need your help. Let's see. Sorry, my head's just a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. I don't really get all of it, but you want everyone to meet up at the guild house, right? Right. Ellen will fill you in on the details. Okay then, I'll go and see what's up. She's my favorite. Too bad she's not a party member. I would love her to be a party member. I love her design so much. I love literally every character in this game. Unironically, the most forgettable character in this game is Grant. I literally keep forgetting his name. Sorry, sir, no contact. We believe we gathered the intelligence we need. I see. We can conclude with fair certainty that Princess Claudia is inside the villa. It's unfortunate that you were unable to make contact with the royal guardsmen, but at least we now know that they haven't been captured. Shall we get started then? Yes. We need to start working on the details of the rescue operation. Are we all up to date on the pertinent details of the Intelligence Division's plan at Kutik-Tat info? Given this information, we should consider ourselves under contractual obligation to Queen Alicia. I can barely believe what I'm hearing. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing something was amiss sooner. I was suspicious of those special op troops from the very beginning, but I really trusted Colonel Richard. And he was behind the Sky Bandits and Mayor Dalmore. We got completely snowed! And we can't let them get away with it, that's for sure. Can you all be counted on to cooperate in this assignment? Damn straight! Can't just lead the way. I heard these guys some black eyes, rhyme unintended. Count me in for sure. This is gonna be good. We got strong allies. We'll prevail without doubt. Let me explain the detail of this mission. We have to move fast, as there are lives at stake here. It's not the most elegant approach, but I believe taking control of the villa through a frontal assault is our best option. We don't have time to try and find some route to infiltrate, so I guess that's the only option we got. How will we be divided? We'll split into two groups, a decoy team and a rescue team. The decoy team will draw the attention of the main force while the rescue team makes its way into the villa. Remember though, we're dealing with the Intelligence Division Special Ops here. If I may, I like to suggest we also add an ambush team to add to the decoy team and a second decoy team to add to the rescue team. Man, we're really teaming with teams here, but why do we need these? The ambush team would lie in wait while the decoy team draws at the enemy forces, and both teams could attack at once. Meanwhile, the second decoy team would attempt to break the enemy ranks, allowing the rescue team to enter the villa more easily. I guess that's a good point, even the odds a little bit. But do we have enough members to spread amongst 4 squads? No, we don't. We've contacted the other guild branches, but with the airships granted, we're pretty much on our own. Oh crap. Only we had Shara and Agate. However, I agree with Zin that trying to carry out this operation with only 2 squads is risky. We may need to re-examine the strategy. If numbers are your lack, maybe we can be of assistance. Hey! Lieutenant Schwartz! Well, now isn't Sister Military? It's a pleasure to meet you all. I am Royal Guardsman Sub-Commander Lieutenant Julius Schwartz. The Royal Guardsmen are here at your disposal for this operation. Hell yeah. Understood, your participation will be most invaluable. I count 9 soldiers in your squad, including yourself. My remaining troops are incognito stationed all throughout the city. I can assemble them within the hour. That's great, but Lieutenant Schwartz, how did you know we were going to try to save the hostages? We had to find you at the cathedral and tell you, but you had already disappeared. Did you? My apologies. All I knew is that you had accepted the Queen's mission. I found out last night. Last night? We only just met with the Queen last night ourselves. Yes, I'm aware of that. We have sources for military intelligence of the sort. All that matters now is her. It's Sieg. It's Sieg. It's the bird. Sources. I want sources. Can I share some of yours? I don't. Let's leave it at a no, Estelle. More importantly, the guardsmen in existence will be given the extra forces we need to fill the ambush and support teams. Indeed, with his additional manpower, I believe our chances of success have increased exponentially. And with extra manpower secured, we should start deciding the teams immediately. Roger that. You need 2 decoy teams, right? I believe 5 of my troops should be sufficient for one of them. So the Royal Guard uniform should definitely catch their attention. My thoughts exactly. We'll target the intelligence division's aerial squadron, stationed just at the outskirts of the Arab scenic route. Wait a second, aerial squadron? You don't mean... I'm afraid she does. It's on the scenic route's outskirts. Not to mention it, there's a stretch of land out there that's been completely blockaded. According to my intelligence, there is only a skeleton crew of guards stationed there. If we attack, there will be no alternative but to call for the villa for reinforcements. I get it, there's some good decoying right there. And then when the reinforcements show up, then the ambush team pops in and takes them all out, right? We should form the ambush team then. I know all those years of hunting down monsters in my bush in my day would pay off. We got a gunner too. We'll be able to handle this no problem. Alright, 2 teams locked down. Now for the rescue and decoy 2. I think the second decoy team should also be comprised of my Royal Guardsmen. The special ops would definitely drop their guards more readily to apprehend them. So it is us for the rescue team. All of the other teams will be acting to provide cover for us. Ours will be the most important assignment in the field by far. This is no game. You're playing an actual role in crucial turning point for our history. Make sure you're up for the task. Sheesh, no pressure. There's no need to worry. We will persevere. History favors the just. Besides, you guys are the Grand Soul Martial Arts Competition champions, and we'll be the ones keeping the majority of the enemy force at bay. Hopefully, all you need to worry about are the hostages. Julia, Elnan, Zin, I. We, Estelle. The word you're looking for is we. We can do this, and we will. You're right. We are so right. We're gonna kick some special asses. That's the spirit, and that's the plan. The operation will begin at nightfall. We'll use the dark for cover. Once the operation begins, you won't have any opportunity to return to the city. So if you still have loose ends to tie up, speak now or forever hold your peace. Man, this is getting pretty real. I will ensure that Her Highness is made aware of the plan. Alright everyone, tonight here. Got it. This is big. This is big. Once the operation begins, you won't have any to return to the city. So if you still have loose ends, yep, we're ready. We don't have anything to buy. Yeah, I mean, I could have bought more healing items, but whatever, it's fine. I have so much money. So, are we going to meet back here? Well, this is the Amber Monument rest area, so this should be the place. The only real issue is whether or not Lieutenant Shores and her men can really get here undetected. No need to worry about that. Whoa, when did you get here? Nice work staying hidden in Gransel. We had quite the few sympathizers amongst the citizens. We finished our preparations, and we can begin whenever you're ready. Alright. We're waiting on your order, Estelle. Huh? My order? You're the ones who originally received Her Majesty's request. So we're waiting on your command before we begin. But I'm just a rookie. That really doesn't matter. I don't think you'll have a problem. Just do without shouting, okay? We'll be here to help. We have no obligations. Have a little faith in yourself. Don't worry about the trivial details. Just deal with things as they come. Right. Okay then, here goes. Everyone, let's get those hostages rescued. So freaking hungry. Isn't it time to change shifts yet? Come on, stay focused. There's no telling when the Royal Guardsmen might finally show themselves. There weren't more than 10 escapes. If the Colonel really put his mind to it, we could hunt them all down in no time. If you think it's so easy, then go ahead and try. What? Lieutenant Shores? Listen up, we have word from the ID ship. We apparently have a lock on the Royal Guardsmen. If we get there quickly, this will be our chance to wipe them out. Roger! That settles that. Idiots. The airship's locked down. You'll never be able to use it. If you just done as the Colonel said, you would have spared your lives. Now you're gonna die, and you'll only got your own stubbornness to blame. Take this! Bracers! You can't be serious. You're not actually gonna try standing against the Royal Army. Sorry to disappoint you, but you've already been marked as criminals. By order of the Queen, you will let us pass. The ambush party's on the move. We'll go ahead and lure the remaining forces into the front gardens. You can break into the villa while they're distracted. Sounds good. IDS be with you. Okay. Let's fucking go. Oh, watch this sick. Oh my god, he's sick. Watch this turn around. Oh my god, he's so good. Yo, with the these Royal Guardsmen are epic. Dude, honestly, the fight scenes in this game have been so good. Alright. Looks like they went for it. Now's our chance to sneak in. Okay, roger that. Like, for 2004, the fight scenes that have taken place with these sprites have been so impressive. Everything has been such a treat to the eyes. This is the Royal Villa. It's gorgeous. Certainly gives a castle a run for its mirror. Well, it is a royal family residence. Looks like they're welcoming committees here. Who are you people? You don't need to know our names. Words will serve no purpose here. Let's go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start off just immediately by taunting.
Hey, over here!
What, you yellow? Okay, just one sword guy. The gunsmen, honestly, are like super whatever. They don't really... Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Still cast air. Oh, and I like how the battle music doesn't interrupt the intense scene. I love it when games do that. Maybe I should give the gladiator. Well, I don't want to give the gladiator thing to Zin because, like, I mean, like, he'll benefit from it a lot. But Joshua's like craft art S-break is so broken. All right, one guy down. It kind of hurt though. I'm not gonna lie. There's no reason why I shouldn't just do this. Smack. What? Smack. Alright. Nice sleep. Holy crap. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Wow, we're strong enough to not get destroyed by these guys now. Now, where's the princess being held? This place is huge. We best search it room by room. If we just hang around here, we can bet there's gonna be more company soon. Let's get a move on. Who are you people? Oh boy. Oh, don't move a muscle. I'm just gonna use S-Breaks as they come. Holy shit, Estelle. She fucking killed that guy. You're finished. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, that dog is dead. Punch. Stella, you can just cast the healing art. Might as well. Punch.
Savor the victory. We earned.
Not fun. Attacked out of nowhere. Looks like there's still a few soldiers in the villa. They're patrolling the corridors in the central courtyard periodically. Okay. We're on a full-on rescue mission. We gotta search this place room by room. Boy. Oh, why did two of them get crits here? I should have taunted. Joshua's dead.
Not now.
It's kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, over here!
You yella?
What, you yelling? I don't even know what that means. What the fuck does that mean? They're getting so many bonuses. What the hell is this bullshit? Uh-oh. Forgot he had that on.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Ba, 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 ba. I did buy a lot of these proxy puppets. blocked. Oh no! This is pretty solid and the locking mechanism is quite secure, but definitely won't be able to get in without a key. Uh-oh. Who are you people? Crap, we totally picked the wrong room. What are you doing here? I ain't seen you before. Good evening, where'd the bracer go? Huh? No need to get up. Just enjoy yourself and rest well. They're all drunk. Hey, we got a counterattack for like the first time in fucking forever. This doesn't get to happen. And a crit, White Gehana. Hell yeah. Wow, we got a lot of Sepith from that. Holy shit. Like a lot. Kinda nuts. They didn't even like get to attack. Get fucked, idiot.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Oh my god, we got so much Sepith for that. That's taken care of. You're too drunk to really know what's going on. Please don't kill me. I'm not with them. We know that. You work at the villa, right? We come to help at the request of Her Majesty the Queen. What, really? You're honestly here to save us? Yes, so would you calm down already? How do you see praise? I thought I was done for when my reporter friend was taken away. Hope he's alright. Reporter friend? It must be Neil. You know him? I see, yes. I'm the one who contacted him. He came here to get an interview with the princess who's been guarded here. His passion for his work is hard to argue with, so I wound up sneaking him in and showing him the way. But he was spotted and taken prisoner. Yes, and much to my shame, it was only then I realized the severity of my situation. I heard that Her Highness was being kept here to protect her from any potential terrorist assault. The truth is that she's being held prisoner by the intelligence division. I was so glad she was coming that she simply had never occurred to me. I'm truly unfit for my position. Come on, don't need to be so depressed. Oh my god, I can't read. Would you happen to have any idea where the prisoners are being held? Yes, they're all being gathered in the Crest Room, which is the innermost chamber. It's a large banquet hall used for events like formal signing of treaties. A big hall inside, maybe they're over there. Yeah, the room behind the big locked door. So it's locked then. The key is normally in the position of the intelligence company commander. I believe he left when the terrorists showed up. Huh? Which means that it was taken by the one who ambushed Lieutenant Shores and her men. Not good, there's no time to go back. Just a moment. There's a spare key to that door, it's here somewhere. If memory serves, I believe there's a hidden somewhere in the gallery. Roger that gallery. Alright, we're going to the... Is this the gallery? This is the drawing room. Unless drawing room is a gallery. No. I don't think that... Okay. So, the depending on whether guards show up or not is like a loading zone thing. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Nice miss, idiot. Punch. Smack. Ba, 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 ba. Bow, 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 bow. Joshua gets hit and his gauge goes up by like 70%. It's so good.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Estelle's gonna level up for the next time we fight these guys. Hidden thing in the gallery. There are rows of art catalogs on the shelf. There appears to be nothing special about them. There's an Imperial style vase here. Nothing special about it. Nothing special about it. Spare key. That's it! Then we should be able to open the innermost door. But first, let's sit down and have a nice meal. Oh, this is fine too, because Estelle's gonna level up from it. Over here. What, you yellow? Don't know what that means. What the fuck what you yella mean? You yella? You fart smeller? I think that guy's still in the AoE of this. If I hit him. Oh, come on, Estelle. Okay, he's dead. Punch. That's fine. Alright, destroyed. Bonk. Oh, come on, Estelle. Hit him. Hit him in the freaking face. Punch him while he's down. Punch him in the dick.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Estelle levels up. Spare key. Who are you? Why do you look so familiar? Hey, you guys won the martial arts competition. That means you're with the Bracer Guild. That's right. I suppose we could persuade you to forget what you saw us. Shut it. We're defenders of an impregnable fortress. You want to pass us, you gotta go through us. Oh, we've never seen these guys before. Oh my god. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Are you kidding me? Oh, they mean fucking business. They mean fucking business. I'm just gonna bust out everything here. Oh boy. Oh, that did 1,000 damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, she lived? Estelle lived? No way. Okay, what do I do? Okay. Evil Eye. Hopefully this kills. Okay, I killed one of them. But this guy's just gonna kill Estelle here. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Let's see. Hopefully I'll be able to dodge some attacks with this. Oh. Can I not reach Estelle? Wait, agility's broken. I need to get the AoE agility spell, I think. Nice. Bah, bah. Okay. Oh, is itself in a wall? I probably should have gone full on the offensive, but I don't know. Okay. Well. Ow.
Not now.
We're good to go.
Alright, just hit Zin. Please. Oh, I did no damage.
I failed.
Oh god. Oh god. I did 0. What the fuck? I need to use this. I need to use this. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Hold on. Okay, come on, please, Hell's Gate, please do it. Please do him in. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ, those guys are no pushover.
That's that then. Let's move out.
You! Yo, we're here to save you, Bacon! Yo, hello, Neil. You don't look in too bad of shape. Are you serious? Estelle, Joshua, I never thought I'd see you here. Huh? You're the princess. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. It's her. I think it's a little late for introductions, so we meet again as promised. Chloe? Estelle, I sincerely hope you're joking. You ought to have recognized me sooner. But not with the dress and the hair and the things. What happened? Pardon us, Chloe. Estelle doesn't know how to doubt people. Hey, what the hell is that supposed to mean? There's the Estelle I know. And Joshua? You still use that name for me? Yes, this is the one you prefer. Would you rather use your real name? No, but thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so what are you doing here, Chloe? As for the matter, why isn't the princess here? She's right in front of you. That's the queen's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. Ah! I'm sorry I couldn't tell you. I had planned to tell both of you when we next met in Grancel, but then Colonel Richard had me detained. But why? Why would the princess be in hiding out in an ordinary school? And why did you have us call you Chloe? I'd like for you to keep calling me that. My real name is Claudia von Osleys. Chloe is a pet name that Jill came up with using bits from my whole name. Really? Then what about your hair? Oh, this is just a wig. If I had the same hairdo when I was on campus, it probably would just cause trouble. Can't believe I missed the connection myself. I've seen your picture often enough that I remember you from the Mario scandal and the Ron, but I never put two and two together. I'm sorry. It doesn't seem that Uncle Dunn or Mayor Dalmo recognize me either. And the Duke's even more related to you. Oh, I forgot something important. I see. To all three of you, I extend my deepest gratitude for coming to rescue me. It was nothing. Heck, if I'd known it was our Chloe in here, no one would have had to ask us. Estelle. No doubt. We should save her thanks from Her Majesty when she's the one who deserves them. She has no concern for herself, just that we should save you. I think your safety will give her the strength to resist the Colonel's demands, though doing so may endanger her life. Yes, that is her way. If something is not done, then she is in grave danger. I think I've seen enough of this little farce. Princess. Brienne! What the? She's General Morgan's granddaughter. He's in prison at the Hacken Gate. I said they're taking her to keep him from causing any trouble, just as they did with you and Her Majesty. This isn't just some idle threat. Every man in the Special Ops has a dream, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. That's something you're proud of? We'll make you a deal, Sergeant. Please take me as your hostage rather than the child. Ha, not a chance. I know I said we'll stop at nothing, but even we don't have the nerve to harm a member of the royal family. General Morgan's grandchild, on the other hand, suits our needs just fine. She's a valuable hostage, and it's not going to cause any real problems. She's not end up getting hurt. You're a monster. I've said coward myself. Pathetic, disgusting, sick, pick an adjective. You can talk all you want. It's almost time for the patrols to return from the Royal Avenue. Then we can round up the guardsmen and the bracers. Not bad for one night's work. Oh, I'm afraid that won't be happening. We already took your buddies out on our way over here. Oh! Yes! My God! There, it's alright. Hey, you two, long time no see. Shara, you came. Damn it all, who the hell do you think you are? Some people have no manners. Oh my God, he got fucked. Think of that as my special gift. That's just cruel. Hey, who fired that shot? Oliver, I guess. Bingo! And the star makes his dramatic entrance. Please hold your applause till after the performance has ended. And the drama turns into a comedy. Nice seeing you again, Charizard. It's been a long time. Indeed it has. I never thought I'd find you liberal, but I was honestly quite relieved when I heard that you've fallen in with Estelle and Joshua. Well, I think you're overestimating my capabilities like usual. As for you, you've only become more beautiful. I barely even recognize you. Oh, really? Am I suddenly brimming over with something akin to jealousy? Am I merely a toy to be used when convenience and cast aside when boredom sets in? Hey, Oliver. Ayana's wanting to see you. She's hoping to go out for drinks again. Forgive me, I have committed to grave offense. I swear, none of you ever change. I'm glad to see you, Shara. But I thought the Royal Army had the checkpoints completely sealed off. Yes, but we crossed Valeria Lake by boat. And docked at Grancel Harbor. That's one way around a problem. But how did you end up falling in the failed excuse traveling musician? We ran into each other at the local guild branch. He was like a lost puppy, so I didn't have much choice other than to bring him along. I simply couldn't allow such an amusing and interesting show to go on without me. And may I ask who this fair lady is? Oh, right, introductions. This is the Queen's granddaughter, Her Highness Princess Claudia. She's a friend of ours. It's a pleasure to meet you both. Thank you very much for coming to help me. Think nothing of it. I'm simply doing my duty as a bracer. And I could scarcely consider myself a gentleman if I did not leap to the aid of a lovely lady of noble birth. The honor and pleasure of this meeting is entirely my own. Your Highness, are you well? Julia, Sig! Scree! Scree, scree, scree! Good, I'm happy to see you again. Thank goodness you're unharmed. I was so worried. The feeling is mutual. Before long, the bracers involved in the diversion and the royal guardsmen joined forces. After seeing to the rescued hostages get some rest, Estelle and company gathered to assess their current situation. Words cannot express my shame. If not for my ineptitude, none of this would have ever come to pass. I'm so ashamed. I could take my own life were it something to be permitted. Please do not say such things. I'm just happy to see you alive and unharmed. Thank you for coming to save me. Your Highness. Not that I'm not moved at all, but I have to ask. Why is Sieg still here? Scream. He is Her Highness's escort, as well as the messenger for the Royal Guardsmen. After all, did he not deliver the letter to your hotel? Oh, that night! I thought it might have been him. That must have been how you learned about Her Majesty's request. Yes, I heard it from Sieg. Her Majesty was sent word through him of the royal keep. But the crest room is where Princess Claudia was held had no windows for Sieg to use. I was very worried when I was unable to make contact. You just about gave me a heart attack, though, when you sent that message to us. Sieg, that was just plain mean of you to leave a letter and not let us know it was you. Scree. He says he's sorry. It's okay. By the way, have all the special ops troops been dealt with? Almost all of the soldiers in the villa have been restrained. However, there are quite a few left in Grancel Castle. Much of the royal army is under intelligence division control, even outside of Grancel. If we're not careful, we run the risk of them seizing control of this building and branding us all as rebels. I haven't even thought about that. It's a good point. I think it'd be best if we were to get Chloe to a safer location at the very least. Perhaps we could see Elysium at the Erebonian or Republican embassies. Since they're considered foreign territory, it'd make it very difficult for them to lay a hand on her. There's also a special ops ship that we seized nearby. We could use that to allow her to flee the country for the time being. It wouldn't solve the whole problem, but it would buy us some time to find a better solution at the very least. I agree. Regardless, we need to find some way to get her to safety. Everyone? I understand the difficulties of the current situation, but would it be possible to make an official request of the bracers? What? The hostage has been rescued, so I think it's alright. Of course, it depends on what the contents of the request are. If so, I must ask you to do the impossible. Will you help in retaking the royal castle and rescuing Her Majesty? Your Highness. I see, that's right. This time, we have to help the Queen. To be honest, I consider the question to be ridiculous because the answer is obvious. No. But Your Highness, this is no small thing you're asking for. Quite right. There's no chance that a frontal assault would work, even with the capabilities of everyone here. I think that captured special ops ship has potential. We're going to need some kind of seriously clever trick. I have an idea. If everyone would please look at this. Princess Claudia produced a very old-looking map. What's this a map of? It's an ancient diagram of the sewers below Grancel. One of the things it lays out is the path that leads to the castle cellar. What's the meaning of this? How can we have lost contact with the Royal Villa? Most likely it has fallen to an external force, either the guardsmen or the bracers. Those interfering little... Were you not in command of that division, Second Lieutenant? It is a pity. What's done is done. Obsessing about it now will accomplish nothing. Furthermore, we must strengthen the castle's defenses to ensure that Her Majesty is not taken. I don't need you to tell me that. I want the castle gate sealed. Not a soul is to enter from here on out. The only attacks I should need to worry about are the ones that come from the sky. Yes, ma'am. Once that's done, scrape up troops from wherever you find them anywhere in Liberal and send them to the villa. Priority is one to subjugate the terrorists who deceived the royal family. Yes, ma'am. Nicely done. Of course it was. I've served with this unit for some time, unlike you. I swear, I will protect this castle while His Excellency is absent, no matter the cost. Okay, here's how we're going to free Grancel Castle and the Queen. First, Joshua and 2 others will infiltrate the Grancel sewers. You'll proceed to the Royal Guard room and open the castle gate. Got it. Time to light a few fireworks. Well done, it seems too appropriate for the beginning of the final act. As soon as the gates are open, the guardsmen and 4 of the bracers will make their way into the castle by way of the streets. You need to make a real spectacle to draw all of the guards together in one place. Your good hands. Alright, I've been looking forward to this. And finally, Your Highness, are you certain I cannot get you to reconsider? I'm sorry, but I must be there to help my grandmother. And I also know how to play an airship. I hope to be able to put that good to use. If I'd known this would happen, I would never have taught you. It's okay, Lieutenant. We'll look after Chloe for you. I swear she'll be kept safe or my name isn't the Silver Streak. I understand. Please do what you can. Once the men inside the castle have been concentrated into one area, Estelle and her team will set down to the garden terrace. Then they will break into the Queen's room and rescue her. Roger. Both operations will begin at the stroke of noon bell. Everyone is to remain on alert until then. Alright, you have your tasks. Get to them. Dismissed. Yes, ma'am. Joshua, please be careful. Don't go taking any unnecessary risks. I'll be fine. And you try to be on your best behavior. Don't overestimate your own strength. And make sure you watch Shara's back. I understand. Whatever happened, remembers our promise. We'll see each other again safe and sound in Grancel Castle. Count me on it. Joshua, there's no telling what kinds of creatures inhabit the sewers. Please take utmost care. I know, and I will. And don't worry about Estelle. You've grown so much during the trip of yours. Not just your skills and bracer qualifications, but in your hearts. Or so it seems to me. Shara? What does that mean? It's nothing. Save it for later. Even in times of crisis, you can always count on these 2 brats. Quite so. I think we'll be heading out. And we'll meet again, my lovelies. Adios be with you. Oh my god, we finally have Girl Squad? Joshua. Hey, Princess. Do you ever wonder if those 2 have some kind of destiny in store for them? Yes, I thought that crossed my mind. They always have a smile for each other. I have to admit, I'm a teensy bit envious. Just, Chloe, just date Estelle. It's the true ship. Looks like the regular soldiers have been replaced with special ops guys. The enemy probably gotten quite desperate since we liberated the villa. Security seems a lot tighter than normal. Perhaps I can help loosen them up with these dulcet tones of my lute? You can do anything conspicuous and that guy will be on you faster than you can say off, okay? Off key. Mueller, was it? Yes, it was. You 2 should must rather not go near the area about an embassy. It could be quite dangerous. Yes, quite perilous indeed. Well, neither of us here have just time to drop by there. Once preparations are complete, we have to get inside the sewers. Okay. This is an interesting predicament I found myself in. Yeah, we might need to have Oliver kind of, like, establish a more defensive build here. He has Thalos here. If I give him, mind too. Okay, we just need somebody with, okay. Sentinel wing. Oh, I'm surprised there's no, like, because it's Earth Wall, which is immunity to an area. Dun 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 ba bum. Okay, so Oliver has all of that. He has Diamond Dust, he has Stone Impact. He's pretty set He just loses his, like, fire abilities. Okay. I'm gonna go into the bar and buy some gear. And then I think that's where I'm gonna end tonight's stream. This seems like a very important part of the game, and next time we're gonna save the freaking queen, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna buy more of these proxy puppets, cause like these things are fucking stupid broken, and like where else am I going to? Okay. I'll buy a couple of those too. Preventing death blow could be huge. I'm just gonna make sure that I am pretty much set on healing items, because there's no telling when I'm gonna be able to like purchase stuff again. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So that is pretty much it for today. Next time, which will probably be on Monday next week, we are going to save the queen. And it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go.